Yeah, well, two. I think I go with 1 round. I think I go with 1 round. I don't think I do better than that, honestly.
It looked exhausting.
It was. Yeah, that's good. Oh shit, I'm like, oh, good job. That was good. Thank you. Let me catch my breath and we'll talk. What's up, guys? Quick little break before the Q&A part of this video. If you're gonna work hard as this and get your ass kicked in the gym or in the ring, you kind of need to really hydrate yourself and replenish your electrolytes with a product like this, Hydro Surge by Jack Factory. Check it out, code AV. This is essential when you're training hard. Okay. Well, that was good cardio. Intermittent cardio.
Good sweating too.
Oh yeah. I know nothing, right? Just basic stuff like a jab. It was hard to just think when you get exhausted, when to throw a shot, shots are coming at you, and like it's super fast. And I feel like sometimes he knew I was getting tired and was just like kind of waiting just for an open shot. So that was really cool, really humbling, obviously. As a guy, you always want to be the guy like, yeah, I can kick somebody's ass. But in reality, if it's not your job to kick ass, chances are, unless you get a guy that sucks too, you won't have really a good chance. But what was your experience with this?
I'd say a good takeaway is figure out when you're going to use that like primal instinct, right? Like a lot of people, they get in that mode and they just want to kill immediately. Same thing like how he was saying. You just want to go for that kill, go for the big shots. You have to control that. That's probably the biggest takeaway, is knowing when to use that primal instinct, right? Like there was times where he was saying, I'm reserved, I'm controlling my energy, I'm waiting for him to gas out. The moment I see that opening, I'm gonna take that opening, I'm gonna take advantage of it, and then I know exactly if I'm gonna take my shots, he's gonna try to chase me again, I move around, that's him wasting energy, he channels in that primal instinct again. It's like, okay, I know that I can control mine, so then from there I just move around and use it to my advantage.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't really have time to fucking dance. I was just, first round I was like kind of going in a circle, Frank, like you said. Second one I tried to just like, let's see what he's doing. But then it's like, then I was just standing there, right? So then he was coming at me.
It's hard to catch him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's possible unless it's what you do
Like there's some boxers that like coaches will literally pull them out of boxing and be like, you're gonna go do dance for a little bit. Or some of them are already good at dancing to begin with, so it's just easy. They just move around. They do like weird footwork drills, and it's like it works. It translates into the ring, right?
Let's say if there's a big guy coming at you in the streets and he wants to like kick your ass, and obviously you're gonna use boxing because most people will just punch in the street anyway. So what would be your, let's say if the guy's really big, what would you do?
Well, let's say they're a tall person, for example. You do the same thing as you would in a boxing match. You don't go for the head.
No.
Right? Especially at the start. Right? It's like use what you have that is like in front of you. First thing is going to be that body. If I could go and give him a nice shot to the stomach, he's probably gonna be trying to hit me in the head. If I could get low and then pop back up with something big, then it's like, okay, I have an opportunity there. But if I'm reaching, chances are he's probably gonna hit me before I hit him. Right? He's got a longer reach. He could just put his hand right in front of my face and then I'm screwed. Right? It's like you want to go and be technical. There's some street fights that you can literally see people just bob and weave, duck, 1-2 punches, and then they're good to go. Right? So it's like use what you have. Right? It's like I'm a short guy. Like so many people are taller than me. I'm going to use that to my advantage. So right? I'm not going to play with their strengths.
You close in. Hopefully it kind of bends over.
Exactly.
They're going to go with
and you have to be quick. Right? It's a street fight. Like it's fair play.
Right?
Like this guy could grab a brick for all you know. Like,
I know.
It's a street fight. You can literally do anything. So at that point, it's like you're in, pop. And you're good to go.
I'm sure size has some advantages in boxing. What would be one of them? Like just size and maybe weight.
See, weight to a certain point in boxing does play a factor if you know how to use it. Like I've trained people that are 230 pounds. I train people that are 150 pounds. There's a lot of times that guy that's 150 pounds hits harder than the guy that's 230 pounds just because he knows how to use it. That's the only thing, right? It's like you get so many big guys, they think they're like all macho and stuff. Pillow hands. And it's not that they don't have power, they just don't know how to use it. That's all it really is. Right? At the end of the day, it's just knowing how to use your power. So that's why you get small guys in jiu-jitsu just knowing how to control you.
It's technique.
It's just all technique at the end of the day. When it comes to like a street fight, you know, it can only help you so much. You miss a punch, the big guy could just pick you up and slam you on the ground. But if you know how to use everything properly and you're fast enough, you know where the entrance is.
I had a question.
Yeah.
So you say because you're like a smaller guy, you're not as tall, it's like you're fighting someone bigger.
Yeah.
And you like to get in close, I guess.
Yeah.
It's better for you. But then I was thinking, like, so are you ever worried about him grabbing you? Like, because he's a, you know, if he grabs you, it's probably hard to get away from someone.
Strictly boxing,
I'm just
you don't have to worry about that. But in the street,
no, but I'm talking in the street.
Yeah,
in boxing, like we got into a clinch, for example.
Yeah.
If you were to get into a clinch with someone, like it's easy for you to go and toss me around.
Yeah.
Boxing, I'm gonna be honest, it is like a primal sport. You kind of have to be dirty for a little bit. That's why you see a lot of people, if you get in a clinch, they're throwing shots, they'll drag you down.
Yeah.
There's so many times some coaches will literally tell you from here, pop your chin down.
Yeah.
Right? Use that pressure to
Wait,
get you off.
Antoine was like trying to lean his weight on you.
Yeah.
Huh?
You had your head up. You had your,
we're just trying to get close because I know if I'm like this, you can't really hit my sides too much.
Yeah.
Just my belly fat here. These shots, like, I felt them, but it's like
I saw one that was so good where you swung or something, and you were just totally. And I just saw you saying,
ding. I know. I felt like 3 or 4 of them like that.
and I was like, shit. Just, I seen it in slow motion. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, but also like in boxing, everything there's like weight categories.
Yeah.
But in the street, there's not.
Yeah.
But the main thing that I have learned is that it's like here we're good, here it's dangerous here. So it's like in the street, if you're here, you're away from the guy, you're safe, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he would probably assess what he's doing and then go from there. But
a lot of it's reaction time too, right? It's like if you know that this person's got 30, 40 pounds in you, heck, maybe 60 pounds, they're naturally going to be a lot slower.
Yeah.
Right? So like me being a smaller guy and I'm boxing, I'm going to have a faster reaction to it.
Yeah.
I don't have much weight I have to move around. So that's why it's like, for example, I've seen that you're going to throw a punch, quick lean back and catch you. Yeah, I have more experience, but at the same time, I'm carrying a lot less weight. So it's easier for me to go and just pounce in.
And then obviously I gassed out, and for him, nothing happened.
Nothing else.
So the more muscles you have, the more oxygen demand there is. That's why a lot of super heavyweight fights, they get boring the longer they are.
Yeah.
Because people are just like,
They
we kind of both agree that let's just take a break here.
The good thing about the heavyweights is you see someone get knocked out like the power.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's when you see the power,
But when you watch the smaller guys, the speed and the
stats, just like 1,000 punches thrown.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
Insane.
So anyway, Michael, you're from Hamilton. I'm from Hamilton also. Tell me a little bit about the gym, what you offer, what you do.
Yeah, so I'm training out of Amazing Fitness. I've been doing boxing for about 8 years now, coaching for about 6, 7. I am currently fighting right now. I have an amateur record. I have 9 fights, 8 wins, 1 loss. Eventually plan on going pro. I coach out of Amazing Fitness, like I said. My Instagram is Michael_Moran13. You can find it somewhere over here in the description below. I do one-on-one coaching. And the goal at the end of the day, no matter what you want to do, whether you actually want to fight or whether you just want to go and get fit and learn how to fight, I help everybody out. No matter who you are, at the end of the day, I just looking to help people better themselves.
Yeah, I did one class with him maybe a month or something ago, and it's a lot of fun. And right away with him doing the class with me, I was in the ring, moving around, doing like slips and rolls, like things like that, like stuff like, oh, I feel like I'm actually doing something good. Obviously, in a real sparring match, it's probably didn't see that, but I felt like I was like making improvements right from the first class. So it was a lot of fun. So I highly recommend people to just reach out to him if you have any questions on his Instagram or get a class. It would be great. I think Frank McGrath behind the camera is good because there were a couple classes. Yeah. So thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Comment below. Jesus Christ. Let's call this sucker punch.